The MG ZST, with more tech, more safety with 360-degree camera, and more peace of mind. From 25,490 drive away, the award-winning MG ZST. It's the more you've been looking for.
On air, online, and on your smart speaker. Autobahn Mackay. Top gear, low prices.
Hit News Briefing.
Hello, Emma Griffiths at your national briefing. The Federal Emergency Management Agency has weighed in amid the ongoing criticism over the handling of the East Coast floods. The PM has come under fire for not deploying the Defence Force into flood-ravaged areas sooner. But Director General Joe Buffoni says a lot of responsibility sits in the state government's hands.
The states have the responsibility for coordinating and planning for response to disasters. The Commonwealth and Defence do not have legal jurisdiction to respond without being requested or tasked, and they operate in support of the requesting state.
As petrol prices skyrocket across the country, the Prime Minister won't say if the fuel excise will be reduced in the upcoming federal budget. The conflict in Ukraine is being blamed for the higher cost, and with an election looming, Scott Morrison says managing the economy will be a key issue.
You'll hear plenty of people say to you, we want to spend more on this, we want to spend more on that. Well, we have, and the reason we can do that is because we know how to manage an economy. If you don't have a strong economy, you cannot fund the essential services that Australians rely on, and most significantly, that means health.
Well, the Prime Minister and federal opposition leader are tied in the polls as the preferred leader of the country. Newspoll has them each at 42%. And more Aussies could be visiting New Zealand before July. That's currently when the Kiwis' hard border comes down, but PM Jacinda Ardern reportedly is looking at easing restrictions even earlier.
Whenever you're working near power lines, plan ahead and check power line locations with the Ergon Look Up and Live app. Download from the Apple or Google Play Store.
For sport, the Parramatta Eels' Sean Russell has spent the night in hospital with a punctured lung and fractured ribs after an injury in yesterday's round 1 match against the Titans. The club will monitor the winger over the week to assess his recovery. South Sydney will have Latrell Mitchell this week when they take on Melbourne Storm. He hasn't played for about 6 months after copping a monster suspension last season. And Mitchell Stark is the first to go caught out on day 3 of Australia's second cricket test against Pakistan.
Possible showers and a top of 39 degrees for Mackay and the Whitsundays this afternoon, dropping to 23 tonight, partly cloudy, and 30 the top for tomorrow. And our listener app is your new home of local news. Download the app now to listen live or on demand.